Okay, guys, we're going to start with our next unit, which is Unit 8, Handout 1. And no, I'm not going to do this. It's a little bit too elementary. But, at the beginning of the unit, we always start with a little easier stuff, and then we progress to more difficult things here. So I've kind of worked ahead a little bit down here. You can see that. But anyway, let's get started here. Blank terms can be combined in similar manners. Algebraic, Algebraic. Algebraic terms can be combined in a similar manner. A term is considered like if it has the same variable.
At this time, all students are dismissed. Please walk as you leave the building.
With the same exponent. Constants / numbers, same thing, right? Can be combined with each other. Okay, so what you'll notice down here is I've kind of went through and to save a little bit of time, I've circled all the like terms. I've put triangles around all the constants. Anything that had a y, I put it. Now, what we're going to do is kind of combine them here, okay? So, first thing I want to know is how many x squares are there? Well, there's one, and I'm going to kind of cross that out. There's 3x squared. How many x's are there? Well, I'm going to add up all my circled numbers. 11 and 7 is 18. 18 and 4 is 22. 22 and 5 is 27. And don't forget to bring your x along for the ride. How many y's do we have here? Okay, well, 15 and 15 and 12 is 27. 27 and 13, and I probably should put a line through these so I don't count them twice. 27 and 13 is 40, and 9 is 49 y's. And then finally, you know what, let's put a line through these so we can get rid of these so we don't count these things twice here. And then finally, we're going to add up our constants. And when we do that, 25, 35, 40, 8, 51 is what I got there. Okay, so we're just combining some like terms. Okay, so now we're going to come down here and practice simplifying expressions and combining like terms. Okay, so sometimes what I do is I underline and I circle it, but remember, we've talked about this with the distributive property. We can only add like terms. So 6 and 12 is 18x for the ride and 3y. I can combine my constants here. 11y plus 14. This is simplified, so I don't need to do anything. I can't combine an x and a y. And let me make sure we're okay here. Yeah, we're all right. 15x and 9x is 24x plus 19. 10y. Oh, I can combine all of these, right? 8 and 6 is 14, 24y. Now, we have to be careful here. See how this is 8x squared? This has an exponent to the second power plus 10. That is simplified. I can't combine those two. If I had another x squared, just another x, that would be different, right? All right, let's flip it over and go to the top. Make sure we're okay here. We do want to do that vocabulary up there. Okay, so next up, like terms can be subtracted, but remember to keep the sign as a part of the term. Use the rules for integers, right? Operations that you combine terms, right? So 6c minus 5c is 1c, but we don't write that as 1c. The best way to write that is just c. How many c's are there? 1. The coefficient is 1. It's just assumed it's there. 13 minus 5 is 8, and bring the c along for the ride. Let's continue combining like terms. Well, I have 14x minus 8x is 6x. 14 minus 8 is 6. Bring the x. That's simplified. 16 and 5. 16 plus 5 is 21x minus 9, right? Let's continue here. Combining like terms. So we're just going to combine anything that's like and bang through it here, okay? All right, so let me bring you up a little bit and check you real quick here. Yeah, we're good for the rest of the page. 11a and 3a is 14a minus 5c. 21g and 8g. 21 minus 8 is 13g minus 6f. Okay, I have 12, but I have a bunch of constants here, so I have to be careful now, right? Okay, because really that's a negative 4, okay? So 12w, all right. Negative 4 plus 12 is actually 8. This is actually 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. So that's simplified as 12w. Let's go to the top here. Combine our b's. 16 plus 12b minus 7b, all right, is 5b. I've got t's, I've got an s, and an s. So let's combine these two. 6 minus 2 is 4t, right, plus 19 minus 10 is 9. Bring your s along for the ride. D, D, D. Oh, they're all D's. All right, here we go. 15 plus 3 is 18D minus 7D minus D. 11D minus D. 10D. Let's combine this up here. 4D minus 3D is just D minus 8. 18R, and we have Q. So 18R minus 11 is 7R plus 7Q plus 30 is 20. Oop, Q, not a G, sorry. Okay, be careful down here. Now they have to be like. 4x squared plus 14x squared is 18x squared minus 1x. I can't combine this with that because that's a square. Okay, let's continue on. Now, it says write an expression to represent the perimeter of each figure. Well, what you notice is that this is what we call an equilateral triangle. Each side is equal and each angle would be equal. So this is 15x plus 2.5, sorry, and this is 15x plus 2.5. So I'm going to combine all my 15x's and I end up with 45x plus. Now, 2.5 plus 2.5 is 5. And 5 plus 2.5 is 7.5. Okay, now let's go to our trapezoid. A trapezoid has one set of parallel sides. That's it by definition of a trapezoid. So we want to combine our sides. 3x, 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 2x, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11x plus, so I'm going to add these two first, right? And get 12. 12 minus 1 is 11, minus 1 is 10. And that's how you combine like terms. Welcome to Unit 8, Lesson 1.